Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Nettles, the creator of Book of Mormon Heartland.com, and today I'm going to go over the name Alma and talk about its Egyptian language connection, which might be a surprise to some people. Now, as I do in all of the other videos where I cover the Egyptian language connection in the Book of Mormon, I always want to cover these three verses which establish Egyptian as the language of the Book of Mormon. So in 1 Nephi chapter 1, verse 2, this is at the very beginning of the Book of Mormon. Nephi writes, "Yea, I make a record in the language of my father, which consists of the learning of the Jews and the language of the Egyptians." And then in the middle of the book, you get to Mosiah chapter 1, verse 4. "For it were not possible that our father Lehi could have remembered all these things to have taught them to his children, except it were for the help of these plates, he having been taught in the language of the Egyptians. Therefore he could read these engravings." And he's, of course, talking about the brass plates, their scriptures. Then when you get to the end of the Book of Mormon, in Mormon 9:32, they're no longer writing in Egyptian. They're now writing in this Reformed Egyptian. So this is at the end of the Book of Mormon. So in the middle of the Book of Mormon, as I have established in other videos, they're trying to make use of the Egyptian language. Now, why I say it would be surprising about the name Alma is because Alma is actually a Hebrew word. But being a Hebrew word, it does not fit the context that you would expect for a name in the Book of Mormon, particularly a man's name. I found out about this as I was preparing to do commentary on the 2nd Nephi Isaiah chapters for Book of Mormon Heartland.com. But as I was doing my preparation to do this commentary, I came across what is in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, and this is how it reads. You all know this verse. "Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Now, the word of contention is this one right here, which is virgin. The reason why it is contended is because right here in Hebrew, you've got the word ha-alma, and different people want to translate it different ways. The King James Version uses the word virgin. In Matthew chapter 1, verses 22 and 23, I'll go ahead and read it. "Now all this was done," he's referring to the visit of the angel Gabriel to Joseph when Mary was pregnant, "that it might be fulfilled which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel," which being interpreted is, God with us. The problem is that some people want to translate the word Alma to simply mean young woman. And I'll give you an example of that right here in this meconmomre.org website with Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. Right here it says, "Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, the young woman," as opposed to virgin, "shall conceive and bear a son." Now, if I go to the book Understanding Isaiah, written by Donald Perry, Jay Perry, and Tina Peterson, I'll go ahead and read this paragraph. "The term virgin describes both one who is physically untouched and one who is pure and undefiled by the world. Isaiah's wife was a virgin in the latter sense, and Mary, Jesus' mother, was a virgin in both senses. The Hebrew word Alma, despite some arguments to the contrary, does indeed mean virgin." Now, in the case of this article about the name Alma and its Egyptian connection, it's not that relevant, the disputations that people have over the proper translation of the word Alma. But therein lies the problem. For Alma is a man, not a young girl. So because of this confusion to me, I decided to look this up in the Egyptian dictionary. For my goodness, I'm finding all sorts of words in the book of Alma that tie to the Egyptian language. Maybe the name Alma does too. And here's what I find. In the Chicago Demotic Dictionary, we've got all right here, and it means stone. We've got me, meh. This actually is from Coptic, which means truth and justice. And this is also from the Chicago Demotic Dictionary. But then I go to E.W. Crumb's A Coptic Dictionary, and here he's got meh, and it says truth, justice, and also a true person. So al means stone, meh means truth, justice, or true person. So who would have known that the name Alma is actually much more like the name Peter or Petros, rock or stone, the stone of truth and justice? That evidently is the true meaning of the name Alma. If you like this video, please subscribe, please click the like button, and if you be willing, go to bookofmormonheartland.com and sign up for my email listing. Have a good day. Bye-bye.